Welcome to my show, Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered. My name is Cornelia Dura. I'm your show host. I'm also a former IFBB World Champion, a personal trainer in my gym Fit and Fight in Pompano Beach, Florida, and I'm also an economist. Let's get started with your transformation right now. Episode 40, the female edition. 3 weeks ago, I was power walking or Nordic walking with one of my clients. Her name is Maddie, and the other clients were on vacation, so it was just us together in the heat of Florida, like a 95 degrees power walking. And because we were alone, she opened up and she started talking. She is a member at that time, maybe for 3 months in the gym. And she told me that she has a very abusive husband and that she left the husband 2 years ago. And I'm like, that's perfect, that if you made it having 2 grown-up children, so I don't know how long you had to deal with the abusive husband, but that's good for you that you got rid of him. And she's telling me the whole story that she's working at the office of a dentist and she helps a dentist there, and she makes some money, not too much, so she could afford a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom place here in Florida. And she barely made it. And I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. The main part is you are free. For me personally, I'm coming from an abusive father too. So I exploded in anger when I was 13, 14. I would have given everything just to be independent. And in Germany with 13, 14, you are not allowed to work. So it was just horrible. For me, there is nothing bigger than freedom. The money part is second, and you always, I believe, you always find a way how to organize money, how to work, maybe 2 jobs. But freedom is for me the highest value. So she's telling me that after 1 year alone, she decided to go back to the husband. I had to stop with the walk. And I'm like, yeah, what? So what do you mean you went back? I said, yeah, I'm living back because the husband is an executive and he makes some serious money and they have a big house, big everything, and she was just missing that. So I could not believe it. I just cannot believe if somebody is giving up her freedom for money. And she said, you know, for her that's very, very important, that she does not have to look for the money every week, if it's enough till the end of the week, and that she is living in that big house. And I'm like, so did he change? I said, no. I said, he's a narcissist. He always puts her down. And you can imagine when she came back after 1 year, said, I knew it. I told you you will not make it on your own. I told you. I just could not believe that she went home. And I asked her, how do you feel? I said, you know what? I'm getting used to being abused, and I never saw her with a blue eye or with something like that. She told me that sometimes he's beating her up, but you know, I really don't know what to do with this woman. So I told her that I personally, I would have gone for giving blood. It's in Germany you got at that time like 50 Deutschmark. That was like $30 or something. Around every month you were allowed to go. And when my mother and I left my dad, then we were calculating till the last cent. And if the bodybuilding would not have kicked in for me and making money for modeling and all that, we would have to go, both my mom and me, to give blood to make it till month end. I still, looking back, I still would always leave an abusive person and thinking about how to make money there than going back and living under that pressure of getting put down and treated like shit. I would never allow that. And she told me she is a conservative woman, and for her, the money part is more important than the being abused. So I don't understand that. I was speechless, and I told my husband that could never happen to me. But yeah, you see, I need to accept that people think differently, that there are really women out there who accept getting beaten up, getting put down every day just to live in a big house. So then 2 weeks later, she said that she has to cancel the membership because the husband would not allow that she come to our gym. I don't want to say that it's because of me, because I was discussing with her how important it is to stand up for yourself. So maybe she shared that with the husband, but now she canceled the membership, and she said that a friend of hers has a gym in the neighborhood, in the garage, and that's where she will go now. And that's where she will exercise, and she will walk on her own. You know what? There's nothing else to say. If that's what you want, it hurts me, and I have to shut up and teach others how to think about these private stories. And I really, when I walk with somebody, I should really not share my opinions. You know what? Everybody decides for herself what to do. Everybody decides how the person wants to live. And if you are fine with the abusive home just to live in a mansion, then be it. Then it's really not my business. I should really shut up. It's very hard because I try to help everybody, and I will try to make everybody's life easier. But for me, living easier is without getting abused and without getting put down. That's for me easier living. The money part I figure out after that. And again, I always found a solution, always did. And it's just other people have different point of views, and it's even worse. She's a conservative woman, and I just have the feeling that if you are more educated and maybe you make more money, I don't know. Maybe you feel more self-confident when you have more money in the pockets on your own. That was for me always very important. And I said that since I'm really a little girl, I need to be able to make money independently of my husband. I need to be able to support myself and to be alive without somebody on my side. If I can have that and I still get married and I have a great marriage, that's perfect. That's perfect. But if something happens, if the husband is looking for a younger girl here in Florida, that can happen. So I could still be able to survive and to have a good life. That was always my main target. So you see, myself, I need to learn to shut up and reboot your health today. And I hope you cared about that story. And I hope you yourself are strong enough not to be in an abusive relationship.